Hello folks, Chef Curry Flavors. This is Cooking Healthy for You at Rising Star Enterprises for Wellbeing. Today we are going to cook tiramisu. Very quickly, it's going to be a very healthy vegetarian tiramisu. It's not going to have processed sugar. It's not going to have processed flour. It's not going to have eggs. It's not going to have mascarpone cheese. It's not going to have ladyfingers, sponge cake, or any of that, or even eggs. But I promise you, this will taste exactly like tiramisu. It's actually quite amazing. So let's get right to it. Okay, so moving right along, let's look at our ingredients. There we go. Okay, so let's get the full scope here. We have yogurt, we have coconut flakes, and we have about a tablespoon of coconut flakes, a tablespoon, no more, heaping tablespoon of crushed walnuts, and a lemon squeeze. We have cacao powder, espresso, ground cinnamon, honey, vinegar, vanilla, syrup of your choice. We have milk, we have coconut powder. We're going to make a coconut, and we have some spoons here. We have a whisker, one banana, few plates, and the glass that it will go in. So we will be back with more tiramisu, healthy vegetarian version. So we basically have our hot water. We need that. Doesn't matter how much you put in. You're only probably going to use a cup and a half. But we'll put that off to the side, and we're going to take our yogurt in a bowl, and we're going to take we need a tablespoon, 3 heaping tablespoons. Very good. Actually, we'll make it 3.5. Okay? Very, very good. Move that aside. And we're going to take a tablespoon of vanilla. It's a tablespoon. Maybe a little bit more. We'll see. And we're going to take syrup. A tablespoon. Put a little bit more syrup than I do honey. It just gives it more of the tiramisu flavor. Again, we're not using rum or alcohol. And 1 teaspoon of honey. That will be all the sweetness that you need. We're going to take a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Gives it nice flavor. And we are going to then slide this across. We're going to mix this. So I'll mix this all through, and we will be right back. Here we have our mixed concoction. I'll put that off to the side. New bowl. We're going to take, I got 3 tablespoons of milk. All right. And we're going to take about a tablespoon heaping of coconut powder. There you go. Okay. We're going to basically use our whisker, mush it down and mix it, and we will be right back. So with your coconut powder and milk, these squeegee whiskers are great because you could, push down. Little technique here. Whisk. A little faster. You push down, you whisk. And we're almost there. Yep, that's about right. And there won't be any lumps in it if you do it correctly. You bring your mixture back and you add your milk, your coconut milk. And then we're going to mix this and we will be right back. As you can see, we have a nice mixture going on here. Very nice, creamy, a nice bright white color. And we will put this off to the side and we will be right back. The cute little trick is, how do we basically get to the point of ladyfingers or sponge cake, or what might look like a ladyfinger? So you take your, well, that kind of looks like a ladyfinger now, doesn't it? And you take your, there you go, look like little ladyfingers, don't they? And they're much healthier than ladyfingers, I promise you. So we're going to put this aside. We're going to grab our, and we're going to more or less mush this banana. And we don't need this much of the ladyfingers, so we'll steal a little bit more. And what this basically does when you add it to the coffee is it gives it a little base and substance so it doesn't become over runny or over leaky. So we will mix that through and we will be right back. We also just added a lemon to our mixture here that we're bringing through. So make sure that you also put the lemon peel, just squeeze a lemon into there. And you more or less with the bananas, you could just, you don't have to put it through a processor. You could just sort of crush it like this until it, you know, basically smooths out. So this is pretty smooth. You know, you're just smashing it through. And you grab another bowl. Take your hot water. I would probably say that's about a half a cup. I'd probably say about 3/4 of a cup. And you take your espresso, which you could basically use any instant espresso. Take about about a teaspoon I put in there. You come back to your whisker. You whisk it through. Okay. And you add your banana, because this will make it less runny. It sort of gives it a little substance, you know, which is good because you want it to become a little sticky, and I'll show you why in a moment. And you basically putting a mush, mashing and stirring, okay? And we will be right back. I mean, it's not rocket science here. You're basically just mashing wherever you see any clumps of the banana, and then you're stirring, okay? And see how it's smoothing out. It's almost done, and we will be right back. Okay, so here is the fun part. Oh, I think it's pretty fun. So we're basically going to take our glass and we are going to pour. See how the technique, you hold it, pour, 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 pour. Make sure it doesn't get on any of the sides. Yeah, that'll work. Maybe a little bit more. There you go. That, my friends, is the bottom of it. And then you're going to more or less take your banana. I'm going to make little, oh, we're missing our almond. So you're going to dip this in here, get a nice coffee flavor, and then you take your almond and you could coat it. You could actually put, and that's what gives it a cookie feel. It's almost like a breading. Then you carefully place it in. Beautiful. You take another one. In here, in here, in here. You place it in your almond. Very good. Yeah, there you go. You get almond all the way around. And you plop it in. There you go. Then you take, oh, you know what? We don't really want any run on the side of the glass. That's a no-no. So we will just rinse that off. Okay? Want the glass to be clear. You know, when we make mistakes, we own up to them and we fix them. We could even get the inside here. Why not? Keep that glass clear. There you go. Look at that. Look at that banana sitting in there. Coated, tasting like a cookie. Then, going to drizzle. Drizzle. There you go. All right. It comes right on there. I mean, you could get a pouring glass too. It's a little easier to do if you want to pour it in. You don't have to be perfect with it. But just how you see we go on the flies, we could actually be even more careful and sort of pour that baby in. There you go. That's probably even a little bit better. Let's make sure that we're getting all that. Okay. And then we take, this kind of pours in pretty easily, so you don't have to worry too much about this. And you just want to make sure that it's a steady stream and stay off the sides. You're bringing it all the way around. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And then you're taking your coffee. You could dip it. Yes, we can pour some of it in here again. Don't need all of it. And we can dip our banana in our coffee. Bring it to our almonds. Yeah, and we can put that right on top. There you go. And I think we could get this guy in here too. Bring him. Could probably squeeze him in as well. Right on top. Yep. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this fun? And then we can get our coffee again, a little bit. Yeah, look at that. Right on top, a little bit. And then we can get our white flakes here, our coconut flakes. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Look at that. Unbelievable, making miracles happen. Coconut flakes. Beautiful. And why not at this point add a little bit of cinnamon right on top. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Little bit of cinnamon. All right. And then finally, you can get your cacao powder. There you go. Fresh cacao powder. Isn't this beautiful? Little taps, little taps, little taps, little taps. Absolutely beautiful. And there you have it. Oh, let's clean the sides. Let's clean the sides here. We don't need any bit. Absolutely beautiful. And there you have it. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. We have our tiramisu. We'll see if we can get a brighter view of it. I make a little bit of the base a little higher than most people do. Let's, yeah, okay. I make the base a little bit higher than most people do, but it came out absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at this thing. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, tiramisu. I'm gonna have to get a picture of this. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Dean Curry, Chef Curry Flavors, here at Cooking Healthy for You, Rising Star Enterprise for Wellbeing. We have proven once again that you could cook any food, even if it's unhealthy or fattening, and you can put a positive spin on it. And that's what we're doing here. And have yourself a wonderful, wonderful day.